morning. Sorry, good cough. Good morning, and welcome to Stamping and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I'm Cheryl Diana, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some gift tags, gift tags for bottles, and also a nice little table gift that you can make as well using papers. So let's get crafted. All right, so I'm going to be using these Sweetest Star stamp set because it's ideal for the gift tags, but you can use any image that you want. So I'm just going to stamp one of each of these and then colour it in. So let's get these ready. So snowman, whoops, fingers and thumbs today. Snowman, I know I have coloured in before and stamped. So I'm just going to stamp him on there. I want to stamp him twice because I want him for my other project, which is a lovely little would call it a box, but it's not box shaped, but it's ideal for a table gift, or for something that you want to add. If you've got someone a gift voucher and you just want to add a little something to it. So let's do it, lady, Mrs. Claus. Now this stamp set makes me laugh because we've got all of our Christmas adverts on the TV now, and there's one where Mrs. Christmas is actually getting the presents already for the sleigh, and it does make me smile. So let's get that clean. Morning, Valerie. And then I'm going to do the little gingerbread man who I haven't stamped before. So I'm just going to give him a quick clean on the stamp and scrub, so he doesn't have any manufacturing dust or anything on it. Now I'm going to colour these quite quickly, but there's no reason why you can't take your time. And I'm going to be using blends for this. So let's just take him off that block. Just close that up. Oops. Like that. Right. Hope I don't lose it. Let's cover the ink up, because you know me, I get it everywhere. So let me just pop that up there. Right, so let's get colouring. Now, as I said, you can spend ages colouring these, but I'm just going to do it quite quickly. So the papers I'm using for my bottle tag is where is it? The Seasons of Elegance, and they are cherry cobbler and I forgot what it is. Mossy Meadow. So that's what I'm colouring in my Father Christmas with the cherry cobbler blends. So I'm just going to colour in the rest of his red coat. Now, as I said, you can take your time doing this, but you would be bored if you spent the next half hour watching me colour. So I'm just going to do it very quickly. And I'm using the bullet nib for this. Let's just do it down here. Now you can use this bottle tag for any occasion, but obviously you wouldn't be doing a Father Christmas if it was a birthday, because I know that people that have a birthday near Christmas tend not to want to have a Christmas theme for their birthdays. So I'm just going to go over that again. Just make it a bit darker so it blends in with that darker bit where I put where his arms join his body. So I'm just gonna, and as you see, it gets darker each time that you go over it. So if I show you that close up, you can see that that is a lot darker than that side. Now, I was asked yesterday, what's the best way of getting blends? So what I would do is, whatever colours that you like the most, I would get those first and then build it up. That's what I did. I chose my favourite colours first and then just built it up. And then each May, and when the new in colours come out, I do an in colour club, and then you get one of the blends each month with the ink pad and the refills and the cardstock, and this time it was glimmer paper, as well as the designer series papers and the gems as well. I'm just going to colour in his hat. You've got that. Okay, now his face, I want to use one of the tone ones, or I might use ivory. So I'm just going to check next to it. Yeah. So ivory comes with, I think it's the bronze and the colour lifter. It's either the colour lifter or the bronze. But this does a nice skin tone. Does his hands are going to be, I'm going to do his hands. Oh, he's not having gloves on at the moment. And then I need to do his belt. So I'm using the black. So I'm just going to, whoops, wrong one. Let's just do that. And let's go like that. Like that, very gently in there. So, and then that. And then we're going to do his boots. And I'm going to use the dark black what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over this again just to make that side darker. So then his belt, you can see the top bit of the belt. Right, let's just do this. There we go. Now for the buckle, I'm going to be using wild wheat. Oh, colour lifter, Valerie. I will show you that. So I'm just going to do his buckle in wild wheat because that is the nearest I've got to gold. So if I just hold it up, focus, you can see that that's not now gold. Right, a colour lifter. Let's do it on the bottom. So I'm going to colour in my image, and then with my colour lifter I can actually lift off the colour. I think this is getting a bit dry. So you can see, whoops, find my camera. So you can see, you focus. You can see how it lightens it. Stop focusing on that and focus here. If I try and cover the whole lot of it. Oops. Just trying to. Right, you got to focus on that now. Can you see how it's lighter here? And it's good if you make a slight mistake, but I tend to not use it much. So my Father Christmas, we've got a lot of white. So what I did learn from a fellow demonstrator who does the most amazing colouring is, I'm just going to have to move my camera slightly because I can't get my box of pencils out. Just move it back again. Right, okay. What he does is he uses the black or the grey and just use it and just lightly adds just a little bit grey to it, or black. And I learnt this when we had on our gnomes. Was it last year? Was it the year before? We had our gnomes, and it just stops it from being just really white. So I'm just gonna just gently do that. And then using the blender pen, just gonna do it like that. Like so. Now, if you wanted to and was Stampin' Up, don't do it anymore, but you could use we used to have a puff paint, but that's not that's retired now. Or you could use the pearlized enamel effects. So we could put some white down there. So that's my Father Christmas. Stamp him out. Punch him out and stamp him out. Let's do him. How am I going to get it? Is it going to be one of those? I'm going to have to chop off a bit. Go that way, that's it. Just chop a little bit and then punch him out. Not quite, so he's got over a little bit. Right, so that's him done. Let's do, this is Christmas. Now, I haven't coloured her in before, so I'm using Mossy Meadow. So I think we are going to do her in oh, I can't think. So many colours. Let's go for, I'm thinking oranges. Okay, so I've got my oranges out. So I've got Pumpkin Pie, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, and Peach Pie. And then I'm going to use this Pebble Path for her hair. So let's do that bit first. So put the dark one first. So I've just done some rough lines on that, because as you know, hair is never the same and the same colour all over, unless you've dyed it. So do a little bit there. Okay, that's got her hair done. And now we're going to do her clothes. For her face and her hands, I'm going to use the ivory again. But we do a whole set of skin tones, going from light tones light to dark tones deep. So there should be a colour for whatever person you need. Okay, and then I'm going to do her, I think I'm going to do Flora's meow, and just wondered why she was meowing. She's asleep, sleeping her cat tree today. And let's use the Peach Pie. Maybe she's dreaming. So I'm going to, no, I think let's just see what colours. It's really orangey. It's about pumpkin pie. It's not doing it for me. I think pecan pie. And then we use the dark for the frill. And where her collar is. Now, as I said, you could take much more time to get this done. You could also use our pencils, or you could use the inks. So it's up to you. Do like that now. I'll do the light version. Yeah, peach pie. Okay, and then this bit is her dress. There we go. And then we need to do this part of her dress down here. Being careful not to go over the lines, especially as I'm doing this quite quickly. Like so. Here we go. And I'm actually going to make, that is right one peach pie, make the and the cuffs just a little bit darker so they stand out. Like so. There we go. Now I'm going to give her, not sure what bottoms that she's wearing, so I might just have her having slippers on. So I'm just going to use the ivory again and colouring down here. And then she can have, I'll give her black slippers. Now her apron, I'm going to bring in some of the green. So my mossy, yes we do. Oh, that's right. My Mossy Meadow Dark is broke, isn't it? Yeah. And I haven't taped it up yet, but I have got a spare. So let's just do this in the dark. It's very dark, maybe a bit too dark. But it doesn't matter. It actually might dry a bit lighter. So they make three bottle tags. And then we're going to use the light. So just go over this again as well if I want it just a bit darker. There we go. I'm going to cut that like so. And punch her out. Line her up. Happy with where it is. Whoops. That's better. That's it. So I knew I'd lose my Father Christmas. So there he is. Put them on my box. Now let's colour in. Let's put these away, else I'll never be able to find where they are. Trying to know which way around they go. If I stick them in there, pop that in there. Then I can put. Put them away later. Now biscuits are crumb cake. Sounds like a biscuit colour, doesn't it? And I might try some pecan pie. That is a nice brown. So let's just test these colours out. Oh, crumb cake's a bit. It's not really biscuity colour. Let's try grey granite. That might sound silly, but grey granite is more of a browny grey than a black grey. No, that's too grey for me. Right, let's pop that back, and then let's, oops, pop the screen. I think pumpkin pie is going to be too brown. Let's go with it. Let's go with pecan pie. My cookie's well done. It is. Now this one's harder to colour in quickly because you've got the icing, haven't you? Let's do this very quickly. Just do it in there. Whoops, nearly covered that all in. Now this looked nice with those enamelled effects. They would. Trouble is they take a while to dry, and I want to do these quite quickly. Let's just do that on there. So I tend to leave those enamelled effects to dry overnight, just to be absolutely sure that they're dry. I just need just colour in a little bit. I see the lines, and I don't like that on his body, so I'm just gonna do it quicker. so, just that. It's better. I don't have it on there, so it's just a bit more. And then just do his head again. That's better colouring. Now, trying to see whether I go for the red or the green for the icing. I'm thinking red. So I need my cherry cobbler again. And let's just colour in the ice. I'm going to use the light. So let's just do. Oh, that's really sweet. You can always use these on a gift tag as well. But the ones we made last week, rosette ones, they might fit on there as well. Let's just pop them out of the way. And let's cut him out. Right. Now when I punch out, I close it very gently and then shift it until I'm happy with where it is. Just need to move that down a little bit like that. There we go. So where did I put my tags there? My tags from last week. Just thinking. Let's find the ones from last week. We did. And we could, yeah, we could have one of them on it. So let's bring it down. Yep. So you can see we can add that instead of that. That's good. Right. Bottle tags. Really easy. So I coloured those in. Put that over there. So we need some instructions. We need some card stock. So I'm going, so these papers are absolutely gorgeous. So I didn't buy the whole suite or the stamps or anything. I just went solely for the papers. And these are gorgeous. So we've got that side and then that side. Oh, that side and that side. Oh, we've got blue. I forgot we had blue. So we've got that side and that side. Then we've got the cream. Creamy white. That side and that side. Here's a gingerbread cookie, yeah. Then we've got the red, which I've already used. I did that for a tutorial. So we've got the red and then we've got that. I'm going to use the red. What's more green? I've got more green. Maybe because I've used more red up. So that's the same as that one. And I've used a bit of green. So we're going to have the green out and the red. So let's put those back in my bag so they don't get creased in that. It says the colours it comes in are basic beige, not white, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, grey granite, gloss lagoon, mossy meadow, old olive, pretty peacock, real red and gold. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, I've used up my red. So I'm using these, therefore I need the matching cardstock. So I'm going to just have cherry cobbler and mossy meadow. Now mossy meadow was a colour I used for my wedding invites and stuff, and then it retired, and then it came back. So it is now a core colour. So I need to cut this down, and my measurements are 7.5 centimeters by 16, and I'm going to do it 17 because my 16's bang on the line and I just want it just a little fraction longer. Okay, I'll do the red one. Same whoops, I want that piece. 7 by 17. So it is a rough guess anyway for the length. And then I'm going to set up. And then I'm going to have another green one, I think. So let's do 7. By 17. Now, I did make one of this, but yeah, that's a square. So score again at 7. No, that's too much. 6 by. Is it by? I'm going to score at 6. It should be all right. So I scored them at 6. These are so quick to do. Okay. And then I need to punch a hole at the top. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So what I need to do is, with a pencil, I need to find the middle. So it's 7, so it's 3.5. I'll just put a little mark at the top. I'm just going to mark as we use my ruler on the desk. 3.5. 3.5 again. So you see, I've just marked it. It's a pencil mark on the top. Now, then using that, no, I need to. This is where it is hard to do it. I can't remember how I did it before. Use my template. Be easier. That's it. That's what I did. I drew around it. That's the easiest way to do it. So let's just draw around it. And then I can line it up. Like so. There we go. I can draw around it on the other ones then. because we can keep this for my next idea. Whoops. That's my rubber. Let's just rub off that line. And a bit more on the one at the top. Right, let's punch these. These are taking so long to make. I didn't realise they would. But my other project is really, really quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish one of these off and then show you the other project. So she's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. So now I need to cut my red down to, so that was 7 centimeters, so maybe 6.5 by 10.5. By 10.5. Okay. I should do the green as well. It'll be quite quick to do as well. So I'm going to use this bit here. Now this is that bit there, 6.5. By 10.5. You see that will then stick like so on there with that on there. 10.5. A bit more gold on that one. Or we could have done it that way around, but that way's a bit flat, I think. So let's just stick them on. And then this one here. So you could use white card and then add the paper on top. Then obviously we would have a white piece on the back to write on who it's to and who it's from. Quickly. Like so. Turn that round. Put the gold at the bottom then. And then we're going to pop them on the front using dimensionals. What's my big ones? Here we go. So I'm just going to stick one on to start with, but you get the gist of what it is. Oops. Off. And then that one. And now I'm going to stick him like so. So there's my finished bottle tag, and I'll show you at the end how it fits on the bottle. Now the next one is really quick and simple. So I'm going to use some of my take a bow design series paper that we used last week. And I need to cut this. There's my instructions. Now this is in inches. So it's 5.5 inches by 4.5. Now it says you can add adhesive runner, but I'm going to use tear and tape because I don't want to close up the top yet. So let's just snip off the end. And this one is so easy to make. So let's just put that on a scrap there. So we need adhesive along the top bit. Adhesive down the bottom. I'm going to take the adhesive off that bit there. I know I definitely want one bottom bit off, a bit down the side. Getting all caught up. I need that bit off. So, like so. So what you need to do, so I've got the adhesive there, there and there. I need to make a cylinder. So like a bit, like a toilet roll. So I think let's just help this bend around here because my paper's quite stiff. Just, no, I don't want you to stick there. Right, so that started to bend it over. And we just want to go over it. Over it by about a centimetre. Come on. That's a bit too, that'll do. Okay, and then we want to squish the end down, like so. And then we want to add something to the front. So I'm thinking, I've got a partly coloured in Father Christmas. So hang on a second. Let's just do this. So we punch out a nice circle. That's my punch. Circle for it, like so. And then my Father Christmas could go. I'm not happy with that. What could I add? I know. My image. Joyful images. What have we got here that we could add to it? Let's have a look. We could add. What have we got? My Father Christmas is just a little bit too big for that. Add. No, ignore that. Let's go with the Father Christmas, but he is the wrong colour. And I'm going to do a bigger circle, so I'm going to do the 2-inch one. We're going to get that after that. We'll just do that. Put that on there. We'll stick it. And we can add him on there. Just going to do it very, very quickly. You use glue dots, but you would use adhesive. It's just that we're running out of time. going to do a green circle, I think. Too much red. Can I get one out of there? Yeah, I can get one out of there. Let's just do that. That's better. Pop him onto that. That there. I'm just going to colour in his belt and that quickly. This is the Pebble Path. I want black and black. And then this one. Just like so. And I'll wait again for buckle. And then we used ivory for his face, didn't we? And hands. That's him coloured in. And then we pop him on here. I'm going to use glue for that. But you could use any image. I was thinking the reindeer would look really sweet. And then we need to put that there. And then you need to peel that off there. Pop in what you want. And then you seal it that way. So you make a little, oops, can't do it with the camera. Little packet like that. So I've got this bit longer, so let's finish off these gift tags. And I popped him up, didn't I? Yeah. These puzzle tags. So yeah. Let's just put that on there. So you can make the other boxy type thing any size you want to put any goodies into it. So put that on there. So I'm actually going to have to show you these tags on my laptop screen. They're all off. Pop them that way. Right, so I've got nothing to put in their hand at the moment. But what I will do is I will just clip it closed so you can see how it would look. So that's the little packet that you can put chocolates in or something. And then if I swap my screens over, swap it over the bottom. That's the way I want it. Forgot which way it was. So here is a bottle of wine, and then your gift tag just pops over like so. So we have got the cookie, we've got the lady, this is Christmas, and then we've got Father Christmas. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing how to make the bottle gift tags and the little goodie packet. Okay, So until next time, that's all from me. So keep stamping and crafting. Bye.